take my time.
Aria's sitting right here, chewing on her bones. If you hear something, that's what that is. I don't think I've ever updated you guys on the extensions. I was starting the vlog, but then the hurricane came and I was just like, I don't want to do this. But I got extensions. So I got like one line of weft, which honestly was way different than I thought. Because I had never done like extensions, even just like extensions you buy at the store that you can just put in whenever. But these are like sewed into my hair. I don't know if you can tell, but I had a lot of shelving and I just wanted it to grow out, so I'm just gonna use this for the holiday season. Maybe I'll take it out after, but this whole chunk here is pretty much an extension. I played a few pranks on people because if you go like this, you can feel your extension. Like, it's really weird. So, and Xander's like, oh my God, it feels like you're like a robot or something. And so I played a few pranks on people where I was like, I got that microchip, that Elon Musk microchip, put in my head, feel it, and my brother actually fell for it. It was really funny. I don't know if you guys have ever had this when you're pregnant, but I've never really had skin issues. Like, I've had a pimple here and there, but this isn't even really a pimple, but I have like these red dots all over the side of my face, and I've had this whole pregnancy and I don't know what it is, but they're not raised or anything. It's just like a discoloration thing. It's very interesting. It doesn't bother me. I never really get bothered by pregnancy symptoms because I don't know, it's just like, you're literally making a baby. Like, that's pretty damn cool. Like stretch marks and all that stuff, like that's something I've never had. Obviously I had Bryson so early, and like people will always comment and they're like, oh my God, like especially when Bryson was younger, you don't look like you just had a baby. I know they like mean well and that's like a compliment, but for me, because they didn't know my story, it was just kind of like a, yeah, it kind of sucks feeling. So all these little things that most people don't appreciate is just like something I appreciate so much. We're growing and we're surpassing milestones that I had not surpassed before. So it's all very exciting and nothing that I'm really worried about. It's just something I've noticed is that skin thing. It's very interesting. If you guys have been following along my sourdough journey, I ended up successfully making a starter probably about a year or two ago. I left for vacation for quite an extensive amount of time and it just molded. And ever since then, I cannot for the life of me start a starter. I've done it, I want to say a dozen times. Sometimes it'll start perfectly and I'm so excited and then it just goes downhill. And so a lot of you guys were talking about dehydrated starter. Ballerina Farms, she's like known for lots of like farming stuff, and I know that she makes her bread. So you can order on their website the sourdough starter. So I will leave her down below. There's all these steps too on how to feed it properly and watch it grow, but I've heard this is just like an easier way to get a starter going. So I'm gonna try this. It takes about 5 days, it looks like here. And then hopefully we can get a sourdough starter going so we can make some bread. Place 5 grams of dried sourdough starter in 1 quart glass jar. This is 5 grams. Add 50 grams of warm water to the jar. $59, $42, $50 on the dot. Awesome. Okay, so add 50 grams of warm water to the jar. Still until the dry starter is completely submerged in the water. It already has like that smell, that like sour smell. There's like clumps in here. I'm like, how do I whisk these into the water? Let the mixture sit for a few minutes, allowing the starter to absorb the water. All right, so we're gonna let this sit for like a few minutes and then we'll put in the flour. Huge shout out to Home Glow for sponsoring. So this actually came at the most perfect time. Bryson just got over being sick for about a week. It was like one of those times where it was like he had this and then he got this and then this came from this. And so I've been home with him for a minute. Xander had a work trip. Like, I just didn't really have a lot of time, and this just couldn't have come at the most perfect time. So Home Glow is a 5-star house cleaning service at affordable prices. You can book online. They have, you know, options for, you know, a special occasion, all the way to like a membership where they come more regularly. It's called the Forever Clean option. We had a lovely lady come. It was an easy online booking process. You can instantly schedule and find cleaners in your area, and she was amazing. She came over one day. She spent a very long time deep cleaning the house. It is such a clean, sparkly house now. I feel like I'm living in a hotel. She even put bows on our toilet paper. Like, I literally wouldn't let anyone use the toilet paper for a while. I was like, use the one under the sink because these bows are so cute. I don't know how she did it. I don't think I'll ever be able to replicate that. Just made it so clean, and I clean pretty frequently. Like, I'm a pretty clean person, but just having her go into like the nooks and crannies and go the extra mile to make it look nice and just do things that I normally wouldn't do, like put bows on our toilet paper. It was just such a nice, you know, little treat I had for myself. I think I might actually just do like a regular membership and have her come once a month, do that little special thing for myself, because it is just so, it was just so nice. Like, I literally felt like hotel service coming over, and it was so clean, and she just did she like went above and beyond, and it was so nice. It felt so good. They actually gave you guys a discount code. Click on the link in my description box. There's also a barcode that you can scan here. It's homeglow.com/Renee Amberg, and this will get your first 3 hours of cleaning for only $19. Highly, highly recommend to do that for yourself. With the holidays coming up, we're very busy. It's really awesome. I loved them. I think this is like such a special sponsorship. So huge shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. All right, let's see if this works. I'm gonna give it another go. I am at the car wash. Our car, she's a Palisade, we call her Sadie. She's absolutely disgusting. I mean, we've got dog hair everywhere, we've got dust everywhere, there's dirt, sand, like, it's bad. I am gonna sit, get some work done. I have a lot of like admin stuff to do, so I thought I'd sit here while knocking a task off of my to-do list. She is super duper clean. Look at those tires, they're shining. I love a clean car. They feel so good. They did the mats too. So the mats are nice and washed. The dash is like super duper clean. This feels so nice. This is the time of day where I get so tired. It's around 3 o'clock. Like, literally my brain and my body just shuts down. I haven't been drinking caffeine, but I just grabbed a coffee because the other day I had coffee from a migraine that I had, and it like immediately relieved my headache. Tylenol didn't. There's something about like your blood vessels, like it helps open up your blood vessels or something. So it was literally like immediate. Like, it was actually crazy how fast it was. I don't have a headache. I have kind of like one underneath. It's like lingering. I don't even know how to describe it, but I think I'm just like so tired. I'm exhausted. Gotta go pick up Bryson here. I usually pick him up around this time anyway. I grabbed a cup of coffee from the front desk, and I've just been slowly drinking this. I don't think I'm gonna drink the whole thing, but it kind of just helps me like pep up a little bit. That is something I miss so much, is caffeine. Energy drinks, pre-workouts. Like, I love the feeling of getting stuff done, and like without caffeine and being pregnant on top of it, it's just like exhausting. I feel like a zombie half the time. I did like a patio makeover, so I put up some plants, some lights along here, these potters, which I have another one over there on the other patio, but right now it's just got a dirty rug from Hurricane Milton. We had some water damage, so there's just a rug there, and our patio furniture is in our living room. I put out these little lanterns that I've had in other previous apartments. They are LED lights and they light up, and they make this really beautiful shadow work at night. Sofas from another previous apartment, you can put it down to make a bed on both sides. And then I got a little blanket for out here, this little side table. This is another LED light that I really, really like. It's like an outdoor light, so it's waterproof. Got a citronella candle, this really pretty table. This was actually super inexpensive considering like outdoor furniture. And again, got it from Amazon. Preston's loving this lamp. Okay, let's leave the lamp here. Leave it here. He likes to turn it on and off. What I'm concerned about is this glass citronella candle. I don't want him touching that. But yeah, I think eventually I want to get that faux grass for out here because the other patio Bryson likes to play like chalk on. This is more of like the adult patio. What are you doing? Boys, oh my gosh. Sit. You can't stand on that. But I think it would look really nice, like the faux plaques that you just get. I think they're from IKEA. I used to have the ones that are wooden planks, which I prefer actually, but we have a wooden plank thing here. So I think having a little grass section would be kind of cute actually. Did the other patio too, and that one looks nice. We have a little bistro set, but it's in our living room, so I can't really show you that, but I put another like planter out there, strung some lights as well. It just brings some life to the patio. I love it. It's a little sanctuary for me. Bubbles! Good morning, happy Wednesday. Literally, Aria only drinks when I'm filming. It is officially the first day of fall, I feel like right now, because it is cold here in Florida, and it's not just from the hurricane, like this is an actual cold front. So I've got my pumpkin sweatshirt on. I feel really nice and cozy. We had our windows open this morning. It was just really nice. It's so windy. It's like a little gloomy too, which kind of like fits the whole mood. I have a high-risk doctor's appointment today. I've been seeing maternal fetal medicine for this pregnancy, and that's like my favorite one just because they're the high-risk team and they know like high-risk patients, and my situation is so uniquely different. Like even they don't really have an explanation as to like my problem and everything that went on with both of my previous pregnancies. We could think like either one, it's a cervical issue, or two, like there was like some blood thing, like a lupus strand or something like that, which I got tested for, tested negative. And then also the cervical thing, we've been tracking my cervix, and typically when you have cervical inefficiency, it happens later on in the pregnancy, so you don't really know. But there's literally like, there's no answer, and I almost wish that there was an answer so I know like what to do going forward. But I just think that that was just another fluke of the universe, which seems to be like the common theme in my life. So yeah, there's just a lot of like lingering what ifs, possibilities, scenarios, and I don't really have an answer. So it's kind of just like a play it by day kind of thing. So these high risk appointments, as much as they give me anxiety sometimes, they literally give me such a peace of mind. She's seen a lot, and just having them track everything and just check up on me, it just feels good. It's like very reassuring. But I do always get like super anxious before these appointments, or just any appointment in general, just because, I don't know, I get anxious, and after I leave, like once everything is fine and checked, I always feel really good. So there's also like that factor that everything was fine last time. And I don't know, I don't know. I try to be positive about it, but every single step that we go forward, the more comfortable I get. So I'm excited to have this appointment. I hope that there's an ultrasound in this one so we can actually see baby. Yeah, I've got to leave here in the next like hour to do that. I just got some new bulbs for our bathroom. The light bulbs are like that yellow tone, which I hate, especially in bathrooms when I'm doing like my makeup and stuff. I like cozy lights and ambiances in certain bedrooms, but bathroom, I like light. So we've got these really cool, like industrial style lamps in this bathroom. This is a bright white, I think, or daylight. I think it's daylight, but this one is like a soft white, and it's, like I said, yellow. So I'll show you. Let me put this in. Yeah. Is that the same color? So this is the new bulb, okay? And then we've got, I think it might be the same color. I'm just gonna change it either way, just so I know. You know, it might be this light that I'm seeing drag into this space, because that one is very much a yellow light, which I need to switch. We also have one in our closet that's like really yellow, and I don't like it. I feel like there's a difference. I don't know. Like, it looks different already on camera, so I want to say I made a difference, okay? I just got back from the doctor. We got a little baby picture. There was one done at 12 weeks. The legs got little toesies. This was at 12 weeks and 3 days. And that's from today, so that's cool. I'm currently eating an arepa. I was at the store the other day and I saw these in the freezer aisle. I'm like, oh my god, I haven't had this in so long. They're supposed to look like this, right? But because I think they're frozen and we just baked them, like I'm pretty sure they're usually like deep fried. But it's a corn cake stuffed with cheese and it's so good. It has a little sweetness to it. I think I'm just gonna do a quick cleanup before I get Bryce in. Yeah, it's already like, it's almost 3 o'clock. That's usually my time. So Xander thinks that you can make butter from heavy whipping cream in a blender.
I don't think, I know. I just read it and I added salt, garlic, and rosemary, so it's going to be a steak butter. Butter experiment. Oh, it totally worked.
Oh my god. Are you serious? You just made garlic salted butter.
With rosemary. Look at that. Butter, garlic, salted butter with rosemary.
Cool, Z.
Whoa! Oops.
Xander. Oh my gosh, our puzzle's done.
It only took 2.5 years.
This is actually a picture he took on my patio when we were dating. When did you get this for me? Was it Valentine's Day or?
Your birthday.
It was my birthday.
2022.
I just bought some puzzle glue. We're gonna put this in a nice frame and probably put it up somewhere, but this is a very special piece. We got our patio back. They came and took the rug today. These are our flowers, but we're having dinner out here by the water. I'm gonna light our citronella candle if I can.
I think it would be easier to get them started in here. Now the chances that these stay lit when I bring them out here, almost none.
Oh no!
Okay, they're not going to stay lit. All right, I'm eating.
So I got some errands / shopping done this morning. More like shopping done this morning. I went to Ross to pick up an organizer. And you guys, they had the cutest clothes. First of all, I found these super cute clothes for Bryson. He's having a Toy Story moment. So I found these two and I thought these would make him really happy and smile. But they also had like this Puma set. They had like the cutest shoes. I didn't need to go too crazy, but I got those for him. And then I found like the cutest little sweaters here. So this is an UGG sweater. Like actually from the brand UGG, which, what the heck? It was $21. And it's like this super, super soft sweater. It is so cute and perfect, I think, now that it's getting a little bit chilly. I also found this little sweater. It's really soft and I just really like these colors, especially for the fall time. I used to have a sweater like this. I don't know where it went. But this was like $11. And you guys, they're like soft. They're so soft. And then I saw this other sweater here, and this is perfect too for maternity stuff because I don't want to spend too much money on maternity clothes. I like this length of a turtleneck. It has like a cuffed sleeve and it's this really pretty brown color that again is going to be so nice for like holiday parties and stuff. How much was this? $14, guys, like crazy. And then I went to Ulta and I picked up some new foundation because I haven't been using my tanner, so I needed a lighter color. And then I've heard a lot about these De Bronzy drops. I used a few of them on their tester and I liked it. So I needed something to bronze that's more liquid based. Instead of getting a stick, I'm gonna try these out. I'm revamping my skincare. I used to use this all the time. It's like the only exfoliant that has exfoliant seeds kind of. I say seeds, I think it's made out of rice, but that actually feels like you're exfoliating after, but it's gentle. All the other ones use, I think like nut seeds and stuff, which is really bad for your skin. So I like this. I've used this many times before. But yeah, those are the 3 items I got from Ulta. I got this too from Ross and it's the cutest candle. Like I think even just after I use this, I'm gonna empty it and just use it as like decor, but it's so cute. I think this is really nice and it smells good too. Usually you find cute candles at like these kind of stores and they don't smell good, but this smells really good. sweater on. This is so cute. I'm like surprised at Ross right now. Like I used to go all the time when I was a kid, but no one ever talks about Ross. They talk about like home goods. Very much like this top. It's very soft too. So it's great for maternity. I didn't feel like I spent too much money on it, and it's like quality clothes because they're like designer brands. So they're like really nice. Sometimes I buy sweatshirts and they're like over $50 and the quality just sucks. So this is really cool. Shout out to Ross. Open it.
Open it.
What do you see? Xander put up this desk that I got a while back from Etsy, this like floating desk situation. So now I have a little desk area and I'm loving it. I'm trying to connect all the Bluetooth and stuff, which I always have a problem with. Little PSA here, you literally just plug it in. I literally said that on the screen that popped up and I'm an idiot. So I always do this to myself. That's why I always have problems. I forget that you just need to plug it in. I feel like we need something like maybe like a little candle or something right here. I think this little candle that we got from our realtor when we sold our house, it's an anthropology candle. I think that looks pretty good. And then maybe like a plant. But we have this plant here. All right, I put this little lamp here that I had on my desk in North Carolina. It's like a little wireless lamp and it can like dim up and down. I think that's pretty cute. And I think eventually I'll do like a little succulent or something when I go to Trader Joe's next, or maybe a little pumpkin for now for like seasons. But I'm kind of loving this setup. Like the fact that I have an office space. You guys know me. I always say I'm not gonna do it and then I just don't feel myself. So the fact that we've got this here set up feels really good, I must say. It's like a school desk. So there's like little storage here and it looks really good. Like I think the bedroom is really coming along. It's getting real cozy. I think next thing we're gonna do is figure out something for this little corner here. This is Aria's little nook. Eventually, like, she won't have a crate, hopefully. She only really goes in there, like, if we leave, but, like, she sleeps outside of it. We kind of leave it open. She goes in there when she pleases. We've got some plants here that we don't leave here. They were actually on the desk, by the way. But I just had to move them over here for a second. She's at the beach right now with Xander. But he bought these, like, hanging shelves, so I think we'll put those up above her and maybe, like, make a little nook for her, like a little dog nook. Make it maybe like a bone kind of picture or something we can put on the wall for her. And then we have this corner here eventually that we're gonna do. Right now we just have a bench with our laundry, but I think maybe another mirror right here will like open up the space. We had a mirror there originally, but we moved it over to this little corner nook. So yeah, it's coming along. It really is. I feel really good. I'm gonna end the vlog though here. We have a lot to do today. We're doing a thing called Get Your Shit Together Saturday, where we have like a list of just things that we need to get done that have been piling up, and we have like no time because we just prioritize Bryson and Aria, like ourselves, our work during the week. So I was thinking like maybe once a month we could have a Get Your Shit Together Saturday where we just tackle everything. My mom's gonna watch Bryson for the day. Aria will be run out because she'll be at the beach, so she's gonna be tired, and we can just like focus on getting all those tasks done that we don't really prioritize normally, and then go into the week starting really strong and feeling accomplished. Like all those like annoying tasks will be done. So this is really exciting. I'm excited to edit this vlog here. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in a future video. Bye.
Never said a bad thing about you. It was hanging me out to the vultures.